It's Gorilla Time.
First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemash Yahushai. This is brother Assad, and I got Alex Cheapy's Azar Benoit with me, and got the brother Dabak as a special guest for tonight's episode.
Where were you last week, Assad? No, 2 weeks ago. I think this is week 2. Where were you 2 weeks ago? We missed you. What happened?
Oh, had some, just a couple things I had to take care of.
You had some things, personal matters. Oh, okay, all right. Well, go ahead.
Just wanted to, introduce the brothers. Hold on.
What?
Never mind. Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, a little personal matters. That's fine. All right, we'll be back.
We back strong. That's right.
These brothers were recently in Puerto Rico, so they're definitely going to talk about that. I had to stay here in Atlanta and hold down headquarters. So,
that's right.
Lord willing, I might be on some islands next week. Who knows? Yeah, go ahead and let's talk about your experience in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it was a long time coming. It was a beautiful trip. All praise to Yahweh Shah for it. We stayed in everybody knows us, right? The Bach. When we go anywhere, we want to really experience the place. I'm not trying to stay downtown in a high rise. You know what I'm saying? We want the genuine and authentic experience. So we stayed in Carolina, which is a place I've always heard about. Pretty much damn near probably the majority of the Ephraimites that I know, people, so-called Puerto Ricans I know, are either from Carolina or Ponce de Leon. So, staying in Carolina, knowing, I know a lot of people that came from there. It was good, it was in the slums, man. But the Airbnb we was in was, really nice, even for being, in a location that it was. We was able to go down to a spot called La Perla, which is right on the beach. It's actually where they had the slave dungeons. So they actually took the slave quarters. It's called antiquated slave quarters. So they actually took the slave quarters and turned them into like shanty towns in like slum housing. And we was there. And this is how it's just hilarious. Some of them houses, they didn't have no roofs, and people was in them. And it's just crazy on so many levels. When we first had got in and we get in the Uber, we're driving to the spot. We're coming by like this old resort that was ravished by Hurricane Maria. And the Uber driver was talking about how this hurricane ran through, really 2 hurricanes ran through, and they've done nothing at all to fix it. The streets don't even have lines in it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't even tell that there's like, this is a 2-lane, there's oncoming traffic coming. I wouldn't have knew that. You see what I'm saying? Like, the whole time I'm thinking like this is this is a one-way. Nah, people start coming down it, but there's nothing on the road to tell you that.
You just gotta rely on the other person.
You feel me? Like, you gotta just hope that nigga know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So but also about Carolina, that's where Roberto Clemente is from.
Great brother.
Just an amazing brother, amazing baseball player, amazing brother though. Died helping out either, I think it was Nicaragua or Venezuela, when they had got devastated. Died on the plane helping them out. You see what I'm saying? I think he's the first exception that was ever made for the Baseball Hall of Fame. The time period from retirement to Hall of Fame election, they put him in the Hall of Fame the next year. So there was murals for Roberto Clemente. They had a stadium and stuff like that. We seen that. So that was heavy. The bot.
Let me back off of that, man. Just seeing the situation that the Puerto Rican brothers live in, it's kind of crazy because you can tell that they still ain't recovered from the hurricanes. You can tell like they're not only the economy is impacted, but just people in general, man.
Go ahead, bro. You good?
Like walking through the slums, because it was this one particular part where we walking through the slums, right? And I'm in a different car than you, but we get out of the Uber and we're walking through the slums, and you can just tell like how bad Puerto Ricans have it, man. Just walking up, they didn't want us to record anything because we in the slums.
Yeah. I want to touch it. Go ahead.
Is that bad? Like to where you don't record? Is that bad? Damn.
Listen. Not only don't record, They literally was like, look,
y'all can only be here for.
Listen, y'all can't get on the cell phone. Like, don't get on the phone right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in La Perla. They got that trap booming so hard out there, nigga. You can't pull your phone out about anything in La Perla. You see what I'm saying? The police won't even go down there.
Yeah.
And these are the antiquated slave quarters.
Damn.
The narrow ass street, straight, just basically 2-story shacks that they painted bright colors everywhere. And Ephraim out there just trying to get it how they live.
Damn.
And it's young Ephraimites, it's young brothers out there doing it, man. So just me being a so-called Negro, tribe of Judah, we don't understand how actually better we have it than other brothers who are in these like diverse islands, these other places than America, man. So just seeing that experience made me realize we got to get the hell up out of America, man.
Yeah, bro.
Is that both of y'all first time in? Outside?
Yeah, my first. Well, I've been to Mexico.
Okay. And
the brothers from Mexico said Puerto Rico, San Juan might slick be worse than Tijuana. And Tijuana's bad. Tijuana probably has a little bit more modern stuff than San Juan, so I can maybe see that. But you know, Tijuana right now is at almost 2,000 murders this year. That's just, they had 2,000 last year, but they almost hit 2,000. They about like 1,900 something this year.
The damn pandemic ain't stopping murders.
Yeah, you know, so the bodies is dropping. You know, and it's a lot of violence in Puerto Rico too. Don't get it too, because they had like 700 something murders this year. You know, but down, we went down in that area. You know, it's just crazy. And like I said, the police, they not even going down. They won't even go down there. You see what I'm saying? They're not pulling through there about nothing. And this is literally coastal lane. This is, the beach is right here.
How far?
They're literally on the beach.
How far is it from San Juan, where y'all stay?
That's in San Juan.
It's just
well, we're done. Like Carolina is
like compare like Atlanta.
Carolina is the next. It's right there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you cross into Carolina from San Juan, like right there. Yeah. It's literally the next town, or like to the east.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it was just crazy. Even the tourist area was kind of old. You see what I'm saying? Like Condado, it was still kind of old. Like when I went up in, when I was leaving out and TSA stopped me, it was like, okay, where'd you stay? Like, where did you go? And I was telling them, and even they was like, Condado was like okay, but they're like, you know, there was basically, they were acting like, you know, it was better tourist attractions for me to see, and I'm looking like, bro, I'm not really here for the tourism, not like to do what white people would do. Like, I'm here like to really experience Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to see what Puerto Rico was really about, what it's really hitting for, and how our brothers are really living down there. That was my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it was just heavy. I know, you know, that if anybody sees the post I put on Instagram when I was out there, we in that park. That park was probably one of the most rundown parks I've ever seen in my life.
No, the Carmelo Anthony one?
No, not the Carmelo Park. The Carmelo Park was cool because Carmelo paid for that park. Because I think that's where La Perla is, where that park was. I think that's where his family is actually from. It's from that horrible slum out there. Niggas forget Carmelo's an Ephraimite. But the spot right where our Airbnb was, that park was torn down. They got the big ass, they had like a 12-foot hoop. Wasn't 10. Rim ripped off. It's not like they did out here when they took the rims. Rim ripped off. Yeah. Just old, ran the hell down. They got somebody went and bought a hoop and put it out there. That's old and ran through. Was stuck, Jimmy rigged. You see what I'm saying? So people don't understand like the level of stuff they take for granted, because Esau will still go put basketball hoops in a park in your hood. You know what I'm saying? There ain't none of that going on for them. You know, at all. So yeah, I mean, it was bad. I'm gonna tell you what blew my mind the most in Puerto Rico was to see a Popeyes across the street from a Church's and the line being out into the street and both of them simultaneously. That's what messed my head up the most. All this Ephraimite food and y'all niggas still piling up at Popeyes and Church's, man. That's crazy. You know, it was crazy as hell, but you know, it was through the spirit of beautiful time. When we went through Condado, it's like the tourist area. So, you know, I was able to speak out there, which I'm happy about, because I didn't really know. Because, you know, we kind of really went to help facilitate, you know, the Spanish-speaking brothers, really. It was just a support. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I mean, that's what they speak out there. You know, and I thought I knew a little Spanish. As soon as I got off that plane, I realized, man, I was like a little intimidated. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I really couldn't communicate with motherfuckers like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm really not as versed. And then on top of that, I'm more familiar with how Issachar speaks Spanish, and it's totally different than how Ephraim and Issachar talk. It's like, but it's not far-fetched because it's just like how people on the West Coast and people down South talk different, and then people on this people from different geographical locations. We all speak in English, but we talk different. Benjamin talk different. You see what I'm saying? It's the same way with them. So they speak in different slang words, etc. So even with Issachar dealing with them, there's gonna be some stuff lost in translation. But you know, it was beautiful. Issachar and Ephraimite brothers was able to speak. Naphtali able to speak out there in the spirit of the Most High. Brother Bam from No Cap. You know what I'm saying? So all that was all powerful. And people were receptive, but also people were like blown away. They never seen this before. And it's crazy to me that they never seen this before because there's a lot of Ephraimites in the truth. So like y'all niggas ain't working hard on bringing that back home. Y'all should be trying to bring this back home. You know, but it's all right. You know, through the spirit of the Most High, he put the spirit on us. No Cap, SICARRI, House of Joseph. You know what I mean? Big up to the brother from House of Joseph as well. You know, it was powerful. Just good work, man. The people are receptive. People are already contacting Officer Naquai. You know what I'm saying? That we interacted with out there. So, you know, it's powerful, man. Ephraim gonna wake up. All the 12 tribes gonna wake up. We need 12,000 of all the tribes. Everybody gonna wake up, and I think sometimes people get too focused on America. You know, and it's bigger than Babylon, you know. So it was important that all of us, like I said, like myself, Officer DeBach, all of us that ain't really Spanish speakers we really went to support the Northern Kingdom brothers. We went there to just, you know, because we knew, or the likelihood of us really being able to speak or anything like that wasn't really probably getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? It was really only by chance through the spirit that I even said anything out there. I came literally just to facilitate my brothers. That's what I was there about. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I hope it, you know, meant a lot to the tribe of Ephraim for us to go out there and do what we do. You know, and you know, we're dedicated to waking all 12 tribes up, you know, and all the diaspora through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know.
Yeah, I think, if I may real quick too, it's not just important for Ephraim, but it's something that I'm sure a lot of Northern Kingdom brothers look at and are appreciative of it, because a lot of times they're in a position where we're here in America and they're kind of playing the facilitator role. And now they've got the chance to kind of see, you know what, now they'll kind of reciprocate that same type of energy. And that's going to ultimately be the catalyst for more brothers from the Northern Kingdom coming into the truth. So, all praises. What is there anything that prior to going into Puerto Rico you expected that maybe did meet your expectations, or maybe kind of you didn't expect to see and you saw?
I don't ask about that.
Or was it kind of like everything you expected?
One thing that it's how you say exceeded expectations is how beautiful the actual land is, man. Yeah. Like the sights of it is just so beautiful. Like the land, like I can see why a conquistador would come there and be like rich port. Like the port of rich is like,
yeah, like he's robbed it and it's still like beautiful.
It's still beautiful. It's something. It's the craziest thing you'll ever see. Just how beautiful the land is. How just mountains, the water, the weather, the people. Man, it's just crazy. And what also caught me off guard is just how many animals just run loose there, man. You'll just
yeah, the chickens and the roosters
just in the street.
The pollo and the gallo. Days everywhere in the street. But yeah, that's how it is. Like Issachar get down like that, Levi get down like that, where you'll just see the chickens and the roosters just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. You know, not bothering nobody. You know, laying their eggs, etc. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, they got, but it's great because it's America. So you got like they have Walmart. We went to the Walmart out there. You know what I'm saying? But and it's great because the Walmart in there look just like how the Walmart look every damn where. Same setup, etc. But yet and still, like, what's going on outside of there is it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy what's going on out there. But all praise to the Most High. It was a powerful trip. It was a monumental trip, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, for sure. For sure.
What islands can we expect to see SICARRI at next?
Wherever the Most High take us, Puerto Rico was, of course, a trip we were able to make. You don't need a passport to travel to it. Right now, they're not really printing passports, giving people passports like that. So traveling to other islands is going to be difficult, other than maybe the U.S. Virgin Islands.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Something like that. But it'll be kind of difficult right now until brothers can get their passports. You know what I'm saying? That's holding stuff up. But wherever the Most High, whatever doors the Most High opens, outside of Puerto Rico, of course we have SICARRI in Tijuana, Mexico, as well as in Ecuador. So those are certainly, places that we want to, plant the flag and do more work in, because we got our soldiers there. In the case of Mexico, we got a school and everything there in the spirit of the Most High. But, we got the soldier in Puerto Rico, just like we got the soldier out there in Ecuador. So it'll be powerful to go to those places and expand the ministry there through the spirit.
You got any closing thoughts you want to give on Puerto Rico about?
Same thing as usual. You see brothers out there doing the work, and Esau just hates it.
Yeah,
Esau hates it.
When we were in the tourist area, Esau, all the white people there, bro, was mad as hell, bro.
Mad as hell, y'all over here too.
We can't get nowhere with y'all.
We kept hearing the Esau oh my God, y'all are here too.
Really, they were saying that.
Then an Ephraimite brother came, and he's from Philly. And he showed me this website he got. It's crazy. So he's like, look at this website I have. And he's exposing all the stuff the Israeli government is doing to the Palestinians. Stuff nobody knows about. They went and cut down all the trees in Palestine. They're doing all type of stuff. And he's got a whole website on it in Spanish. Right? So he's like, I'm just trying to expose the synagogue of Satan, is what the brother kept saying. I'm just trying to expose the synagogue of Satan. So that was deep, that was crazy. But there were all type of white people.
Yeah. Not
Not even all type, but the handful of white people that was there, they were trying to come against us immediately.
How?
Just what are you guys doing here? What are you guys talking about? No.
These are tourists or just...
These are crackers that have moved there.
Wow.
These are white people that have lost everything in America and thought, I'm going to move to Puerto Rico because it's cheap. And you know what I mean? I'm still a citizen. So there's white people that's going there that's basically, how they have the homeless will go to certain places for certain time periods. Some of these, they're going to Puerto Rico.
That's nuts.
We ran into 3-4 of them, literally.
Man.
3-4 of them. So
if you're gonna be homeless somewhere, there's a nice beach and stuff.
I'm talking about, bro. The Puerto one. He said, I asked him about the mosquito because I was asking if anybody had got bit, because I usually don't get bit. And he's like, yeah, when it gets cold, and the bot goes, well, what is it cold? He's like, what is it like this? It's 85.
I asked him what's cold is.
Feel me? About 85. You know what I'm saying? I left today. Yo, it was amazing. It was probably 88 out there. Amazing. Got back to a 55 in Atlanta. Got back to 55 in Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It was heavy. It was heavy through the spirit. But I guess that's it on Puerto Rico. We can transition to the next.
All right, we'll transition to the next topic. A topic that must needs be spoken on.
It must needs because there's a lot of misinformation.
Oh, a lot of
falsehood,
misinformation, false appropriation, stolen valor. It's a whole lot of madness going on surrounding this. So, for brothers and sisters that have seen the 4-letter acronym FOP. Right? Now, for whatever... Are we allowed to cuss on this?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, so... Can I say the F word?
Yes.
Okay, so people think FOP means fuck all white people.
Hold on, wait. Stop. Just stop. You're a serial gun jumper. I told you this, right? So listen, listen. We're doing this like Kev Mac videos.
Okay, all right.
I have to, I'm going to conduct the interview, all right? And it's going to be...
There we go.
All right, so Fawp. I've seen Fawp merch on UrbanGorilla.com somewhere. I think couple different Fawp merches, right?
Fawp album.
Fawp Lord album I've heard of. I've seen somebody with a Fawp Lord hat on.
That's right.
Right? I've seen these things.
Someone, yeah.
Someone who will remain nameless for, right now.
We'll just call him, how about we call him Rick Ross? How about we call him Rick Ross? Is that
Okay.
okay.
Ricky. Right? Ricky. So look, he's throwing heat early.
I got, what's the pictures they're not allowed to have the tar?
Yeah.
He's a perpetrator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Saying?
Yeah, so Fawp, all right? What is the true origin? I feel like it's not that. What is the true origin of the term Fawp?
Okay.
The acronym FAWP. What that mean?
Okay, well, I'll give you the short answer first, and then we'll transition into the long answer.
Uh-huh.
I am the origin. That's the short answer. You're looking at the origin. Myself.
Okay.
From me is where all Fawpism comes from. I am the tree, the roots, and these other niggas are the branches. Not even the branches. The leaves that come off the branches.
That's right.
Or you'll have a branch with a little stick coming out the side of it.
A twig.
Little twigs. That's what these little niggas are. Okay, twigs. Right?
Facts.
All right.
Facts.
So that's the
Talk
short
that
answer.
shit, big nigga.
That's the short answer. Here's a long answer, right? So about a couple of years ago, probably about 2, maybe 3 years ago now going on, there was a group on Facebook called Black People versus White People.
The greatest chat ever.
Now,
The greatest group. It made headlines.
Yeah,
Many people lost their jobs.
Yes.
Everything behind this group. This group. How many? When we got in this group, aside.
oh man,
How many people were in the group when we got in there?
I mean maybe a couple hundred,
How many people were in that group within a matter of days?
tens of thousands.
Yeah.
Is it still up?
No.
Oh no. They got rid.
Bro, when we got in, it was a couple hundred, and then I think the last time I seen it was like maybe 50,000. It was crazy.
Like 50,000.
It was a gang.
It was the
Let me
best
tell you
group
something.
ever.
That group, and it was a group that was pure and utter, unadulterated racism. That's all that was going on in this group.
That's all.
Black people hating white people, and white people hating black people.
It was a group.
That's all it was about.
It was a group that was dedicated to reversing what Martin Luther King Jr. died for. That's what that group was.
That's right.
That's what they should have named the group. The Satan, the adversary to Martin Luther King Jr.'s message. Okay, that was the Martin Luther King's. That was his nightmare. Martin's nightmare.
Martin's nightmare.
That's what that shit was. Okay.
Oh my God.
So I remember I'm scrolling down. Matter of fact, I think somebody may have added me to the group. I think we may have all got added to the
Yeah,
group.
we got added. I don't know who added us.
Some sister I think added us.
A sister did add
I
us.
think it was
That's
a
what
sister
happened.
who added us. And I remember just seeing the title of the group, and it just grabbed me. I just had to see what was going on there. Black people versus white people. There's something there that it has to be discovered. Right? So I'm going through it, and I'm just seeing bigotry advertised. I'm just seeing
Are you saying fervent racism?
oh, fervent, the most fervent, pure. The racism in its purest form, right? At least on the internet. So, I'm just seeing. Okay, what's an example? A white person will come in there and say, "Hey, I know I got added to this group, but this is wrong." Black person, shut up, white bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or a black person will come in here and say, Black power. Or a white person come in there and just show a picture of it. It'll just be a noose. That's it. It won't be anything else. Just a noose, right? That's what level of racism we're talking about. Whatever you can think of.
The highest level of racism.
Right? And so all of a sudden, so we start going in there, right? Do you want to go into the, what did you say about that dude's daughter? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember, man.
But you know what I'm talking about, though,
Yeah,
right?
I kind of remember, but I don't remember exactly what I said. I said something foul to somebody.
Beyond fighting words, okay? There's fighting words.
That white man kid.
There's words that you ignore them words. You address them if you see them.
Nigga, this Fawp to your kids.
Right. You address them if you see them words. Fight words. You got to shoot them on sight words, and then nuclear bomb words. That's what type of stuff we were spewing and getting spewed right back at us.
Yeah.
It was equal opportunity racism.
Oh yeah.
That's how it was such a good group because they were so great at racism too.
And the best part about it is it was a closed group, so nobody was really getting reported and stuff. That came a little bit later.
Came a little way when bitch ass snitching at. You know how the game is.
Yeah.
First it's cool, then the snitches come in.
Then it got watered down.
This gangbang shit got watered. This racism shit got watered down. And then nigga, I'm doing Facebook jail bid. After I did that first Facebook jail bid in there, I said I'm not even participating in there no more. I'm done. This street shit is over with.
So
that was the streets.
Yeah.
For this Fawp gang shit.
It was.
Remember when they get the white woman was about where are all the Fawp people? That white woman talking about the Fawp.
Yeah.
There was let me not jump the gun.
Yeah,
go ahead. So
we started a whole movement. It is a movement to this day.
Gang is a movement, baby.
Okay, you heard of the
UrbanGrow.com for the merch too. Go ahead, somebody.
So one day we're scrolling through, and all of a sudden I see this white man. Right now, let me see if somehow I have the picture.
Y'all think you may? I hope you have the screenshot.
If I have the screenshot of this is really gonna be.
That is the GOAT. That may be the GOAT screenshot.
Oh my!
And it's going to bump because with some people, it's similar to the origin of the Crips. A lot of people think Tukey started the Crips, but really it's Raymond. Some people may think another person started Fawp. Really, it's Hassan Karab that started the Fawp. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It was me.
Started this Fawp shit. You feel me?
There's a certain, like I said, Rick Ross is going around, and people are really duped into believing that he started the Fawp.
Yeah, he's the big homie of this shit. Is he? What is he? No, we're gonna get to that in a second, man. About Rose. You know what I mean? In a second. You feel me? We're gonna get to that.
Yeah, he has nothing to do with Fawp. He's just leeching off it because
is he even from Fawp?
No, he's not. He's from Jellystone Park. That's where he's from.
He's from where?
Jellystone Park. Yeah. Okay. He's got absolutely nothing to do with Fawp.
He never got put on.
Never. Like seriously, never. He just a bandwagoner. But it's all good. He can still get put on.
You know, he can still be a little homie.
You know,
a baby like a tiny homie.
Tiny, yeah.
He gonna be tiny Fawp Lord, right?
So I'm gonna try to find this picture. I'm gonna give it about 10 more seconds. Damn, I should have tried to find it beforehand.
Yeah, that'd have been great for this. Just a nice touch, so we can really show the real origins of this Fawp thing.
If matter of fact, what I might do is afterwards. Do you think we can edit it and I can just put like the screenshot?
If you find it,
I can find it. Okay, so if we find it, there's gonna be a picture that you're looking at right now, and if I remember, I'm talking about trailer park trap. You know in GTA when you go hella far outside of Los Santos and it's just a bunch of dune buggies and stuff. These type of people, right?
With the glass?
Yes.
Trailer Park Boys?
Clearly, Trailer Park Boys. Exactly.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, that fucking little devil.
And it was this picture of this white boy, and he was like, it was
him and his wife.
The caption said, me,
it was
my
him,
wife.
Hold on, the picture is him, his wife, and his two friends.
Yes.
And the caption said what, Hassan?
Me, my wife, and my buddies. Fuck a black person.
Look, just a picture of him and it just fuck a black person.
Wow.
So then, I mean, to me,
what does that have to do with anything? We're racist for no reason. That's like the picture you posted us in the parking lot, and then you just said,
me kind of wore a side monologue, fuck a white person.
No, which is exactly what happened in my head. After I laughed.
Hold on. Now, we were on a call.
Yes.
We were on a call when this happened, when he discovers this. He's scrolling and he discovers this, and he just reads it out loud.
Me and my wife and my buddies, fuck a black person. Now, listen. It's funny. To hell with it. If you're watching this, death to you. But it was funny. So after I was done laughing, I was like, well, I mean, we're gonna have to respond. So,
nigga, we go with that boy, bust it back.
Right. So I was okay. Fuck a black person. Fuck a white person. Fawp. Right?
Okay, so hold on. So y'all can understand the original meaning of Fawp, just like he said, it's fuck a white person.
Yes.
Okay? The off-brand Fawp is fearless and woke prophets. Who made that off-brand Fawp? That's the fake Fawp Lord, Rose. Mm-hmm. He made an off-brand meaning. He made an off-brand meaning. It was, now, and again, They said it meant fuck all white people. That's not what it meant.
Never meant that.
It meant fuck a white person because he said fuck a black person.
Yes.
Right.
Okay? Now, the positive spin that came from Priest Officer Ayathun was faith and works prevail.
Yes.
All right? So the only official recognized acronyms are fuck a white person and faith and works prevail.
Yeah, you
Am I
also
correct?
community restoration and progress. You know what I'm saying? That's not what Crip never meant that,
That's
and
right.
Fawp never meant what these niggas are running around saying.
Tell it never meant that,
Okay,
nigga.
I'm the Raymond Washington of this Fawp shit.
Period.
I'm the
Period.
George Washington. I'm all the Washingtons. And
George Washington Carver of this shit.
I'm Huey P. and I'm
Bobby Seale.
I'm both of them.
And
Okay,
John David.
Nigga.
they stole it. It's stolen valor. There's a dude walking around with stolen valor. He's selling albums.
Selling albums.
Selling albums. This is
video
he
with
really
the
is Rose. He's that man. He's him. So he said fuck a, I said fuck a black person. Fawp. Then after a while, you know, brothers started making Fawp names. I'm the one who made the first name.
Which is what?
Fawp Lord. because
Fawp Lord. Who is the Fawp Lord?
me. Fawp Lord. I'm the Fawp Lord.
He made his
me.
So
the
you
Fawp
know,
Adonai. Me.
This
That's
nigga
myself.
started the turf. So when you started the turf, you got to get your names. He came with Fawp Lord.
There we go.
You got it. Shut the camera. Shut the camera. Shut the camera. Hold on, back up. He gonna tell you. Back up. That lens got you.
Focus. Back up.
Okay, we good now?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get in focus now. Boom.
Okay, so as you can see, let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so you can see the title. It says, it was posted by a man named Stitchy Quill. This is November 14th, 2017. Okay, I'm gonna put it back.
Long before a Fawp Lord album is out.
It says, me, my wife. Okay, Debak was back there because he liked the picture. Okay. So
he was on the scene. He's first generation.
So it
with this Fawp
says,
shit.
me, comma, my wife and buddies. Fuck a black person.
Y'all think we making this shit up?
Now look.
This is real deal.
This dude has his nails painted. Look at him. And he's talking about fuck a black person. Right? But that's where it comes from. Okay?
Let me take a look at this. I just want to reminisce.
Yeah, me too.
You see this, sister, you dirty cocksucker. Y'all see the racism? This is racism, man.
That is best.
And we want to be racist too. Oh man, bro. This is crazy.
Right? So that's where it comes from. So I made the name Fawp Lord. Now the way the names worked is on the Facebook chat. This is when they started being able to put nicknames.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have to change your actual name on Facebook, but you could have a special nickname in
the chat.
In the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he was Fawp into the coffin.
Fawp into the coffin. I had another one too.
Fawp. I don't know. Fawpzilla or something like that.
No, it was What was it? No, not Fawpzilla. Somebody else's Fawpzilla.
Fawp into the coffin.
Fawp into the coffin. I had another one though. I'm gonna think of it.
He didn't. You didn't have one, did you?
No, I ain't do the Fawp.
Okay, but he was back there. He has
for
more.
his generation one.
Rose. He has more credibility than Rose. Okay,
Facts.
that's a big man fact. Okay, I am Fawp Lord. That was me. I'm the uno, the number one.
No, so like, because I remember when everybody was changing their names to Fawp. Fawp something, Fawp this, Fawp that. So
then you had
I think it was my first one was
Fawp into the coffin.
No. I changed it from Fawp into the coffin. First it was like Fawp Gambino or something like that.
Something like that.
And then I changed the Fawp into the coffin. So like, go ahead.
man, y'all got the every name.
Listen. Bro had
Fawp
Fappy
Capone, Fawp Gambino.
Bro had Fappy Chulo. Count Fopula, like
Tupac.
Niggas had every name, bro. Every name,
Had
nigga.
the monopoly on the name, bro.
Oh yeah, niggas had names, bro. Everybody who's like an officer in SICARRI right now
Had a Fawp.
had a Fawp name, bro. All at least the officers, maybe some people that soldiers now, but like all the officers damn near had a Fawp name. And I'm gonna tell you who was not a part of this. And let's be honest, Rose was not around for none of this shit.
Never.
None of it.
Absolutely nothing.
He wasn't in the group. Nothing.
No, he wasn't
At all.
even in the group. No, he had no part of this.
Oh man, he missed a good.
He had no part of
He didn't have no rumbles. He wasn't put in no work. You trying to find it?
I just looked up Fawp, and you can go back on Facebook to see all the times it was posted. Man,
we was fopping hard. We made the Fawp Facebook group.
Yeah.
The Fawp book group.
Fawp book group. So yeah,
so it started getting big, right? The set started getting deep in the group, right?
Quick too.
Except we had people, just black people was just joining, and Hispanic people was just joining. We didn't even know. They were just pressing this Fawp line.
They didn't even know what it meant either. They kept assuming it meant fuck all white people, and they were down for that, which is fuck them, you know. But that's not what it meant.
Hey,
so
like Chappelle Show pop copy, cause fuck them. That's why.
Right. But so somebody would say something in the group, and we just Fawp, right? Or we just hashtag Fawp, or we just say Fawp, and so then everybody starts saying it. And then, so that's when
the white people, they start getting scared.
Like, who are these Fawp guys? What is a Fawp? They're looking it up on Google, on Urban. Is it on Urban Dictionary? Maybe this is one of those minority terms that we don't know about, right? So then, we're in the chat. I think this is before the Shatarium. I think this is Kabarium.
No, it's pre-Shatarium. It's Kabarium too.
It's Kabarium too.
Yeah, this is Kabarium too.
So, an unseemly character, we'll just call him that, Rose.
Are you in? Get your lucky. Go ahead.
He comes in the chat one day and he says, Fawp, huh, interesting. And then he sees my name, Fawp Lord. Huh, I like that. And the next day, a musical production, is that what we're going to call it?
There's an album that's set to be released
The next day.
named Fawp Lord. And that's literally his name.
Copyright infringement.
You feel me? Literally copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Nigga was perpetrating, Hassan. Is that a fact? Is that's a big man fact?
And here's how much of a brother I am, right? So watch, I'm scrolling down. Look, Fawp Lord album out now. I shared it.
You shared it.
I shared it. You know, but I didn't think he was gonna lie. Right.
But he never got put on Fawp though. Right? He never got courted on.
Man, look, if having something to do with Fawp is Los Angeles, this nigga's in Hong Kong. He has nothing to do with this movement. Nothing. He's a leech.
That's right. He's a clout leech.
You see what I'm saying? He's a leech. And he's not just leached off of me. He's done it to other people as well. Okay, some of his other discography. It's not his own. This man is not who he claims to be. Okay? Now maybe I should hit up 50 Cent and do an interview. Like, you know, just to show that this dude's not what who he says he is. He's not, okay? So boom, Fawp Lord comes out. He's talking about, people are asking what it is. People start putting Fawp.
He got a song, Walk Up in the Club, Fawp, Fawp, Fawp.
Right. So I'm thinking, okay, he's just, he's showing love, bro. He's being showing respect, whatever. He's down with them. He's an honorary member at this point. He's like,
but he hadn't got put down though.
He's like, all right, you're cool. You're bigging us up, so
He's like Lil Wayne to the Bloods. He's like a mascot.
Yeah, exactly. He's a mascot.
Yeah, not a real member.
A clown. Someone to kind of give us the notoriety. He's the Tekashi of it.
Of this pop shit.
He's the Tekashi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good comparison.
So, then he gets on. I'm looking at YouTube one day, and somebody's asking him a question on his little chat.
His little chat, huh?
And somebody asked him, about Fawp, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the Fawp Lord." And I see a hat that this guy's wearing, and it says F.A.W.P with Lord underneath it. So I'm a little
perplexed,
taken aback, flabbergasted, and I just, I calls him, right? I calls him, hey, what are you doing? Right?
What the nigga said?
He's just, in a nutshell, he said, look, no one's going to believe you if you tell them you're the Fawp Lord. So I'm going to run around and tell people I am the Fawp Lord. And he is a Fawp Lord. He's Baal. He is. Yeah, he is. He's Fawp, Lord of the Flies. That's who he is.
Fawp Beelzebub.
He's an imposter.
That's right.
A wannabe.
That's right.
A coulda, shoulda. Right?
He's never been down with this pop.
He's never been down.
What if he responds to you now? Listen. What if he responds to you and says, How is you the Fawp Lord when he just smacked a white person on camera?
I mean, he can smack 100 white people on camera. That don't change history. Okay? And I dare him to wear that Fawp Lord hat in front of me.
Are you gonna take it off him?
Okay.
You gonna put it on?
Here's a new. Listen, I created this, so we're gonna create a new addition to it. Fuck a wannabe person. All right, and that's him. Okay, he wishes he's not even a has-been. He's a never was. And he never was a member of this thing.
That's right.
Okay,
he never got put down with this Fawp thing, bro.
He never did anything except leech.
That's right.
Like a cancer.
That's right.
Because he needed what we was doing in order for him to make a profit off of it.
No.
He was like, what's the tapeworm that just attaches itself to its host and eats its food. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it does. That's true.
Am I lying, Devot?
No.
Okay, let me know when I lie.
He was back there.
I was there, man.
That nigga was not down. He was not fopping at all.
No, he wasn't.
I don't even think he was a part of the Fawp group, man. Once
he went in the Fawp group, huh? But all of a sudden, he's the Fawp Lord.
We had a Fawp thing on Grand Theft Auto. Fawp versus fucking black person. I didn't even know that.
that was a group. I didn't even know that was FAWP versus FABP. Wow. A lot of racism, guys. If you wasn't back there to participate in that racism, man, you missed out. It was so much fervent racism. And before everybody fled, literally somebody lost their job because of it. It was a Starbucks job.
Something like that.
They got fired out of Starbucks over that damn group.
It was Esau?
Yeah,
Who got fired or Jake?
I think Esau got fired. I think Jake sent it to his job because on his profile he had where he worked at. And they went ahead and sent that in there, got the nigga fired, and it was on the news. The local news.
Should we call Rose right now?
No, don't call Rose.
No, let's not call him.
I mean, let Rose respond. He gonna see this now. I'm gonna bring him. We supposed to be bringing him to shoot these videos. So then I'm gonna bring him and have him respond because we can't just let you only tell your side.
Right. Wow.
You know what I mean? But I was back there, so I know what you're saying is the truth. I'm an original Fawp. I'm probably like the second Fawp. Do you think that's accurate?
That's fair to say.
I'm number 2 on deck from the Fawp.
That's definitely fair.
Fawp until coffin.
Like Gafapi. That's what you were.
Oh, Gafapi instead of Gaddafi. Gafapi. That's what it was.
Oh, Gafapi.
Woo, Gafapi.
Yeah. Then we have Fawp Gang Gambino.
Yeah. Okay. Fawp Gang Gambino. That was one of
someone who was fopping them.
Fawp them.
Yeah, we had such a bunch of funny ass names. Fawp into the coffin. Fawp Lord. It was a great time. Unfortunately, we had Jason. We'll also call him Jason. That's another moniker of his. Okay. Jason, who is the same way Jason was no high priest in the Bible, he is no
Fawp Lord.
Fawp Lord. You know, he's just Bafop or Baal Fop, Fabal. Okay?
Fabal.
That's who he is, and that's all he could be.
That's right.
That's all he's gonna be.
That's right.
And that's the only thing that needs to be said about the whole situation.
That's right.
Okay, I am the source from which all fopping comes from.
That's right.
And the only two entities that could say otherwise is the ultimate Fopper, and that's the Most High, and then his second in command, which is his son.
That's right. They're the only people that fop harder than you. Is what you say.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Okay, so that's just for the record. Let the record show Rose was never a part of this. He's never been a part of it. He can be a part of it, but he's not going to be Fawp Lord. He's going to have to come up with something else.
Tiny Fawp Lord.
You could be that. Minuscule Fawp Lord.
Not even
Atom, or what's something smaller than an atom?
He tried to Debo Fawp Lord. He tried to
Debo you for Fawp Lord. How you let him do that?
He tried to say, "Hey, Craig, what you got in that Fawp?"
Nigga Fawp in his mind now. Give me this Fawp bike. He's riding the Fawp bike around. Fawp Lord bike.
Yeah.
Right.
He said he's running this Fawp thing now.
All right. Well,
that's why you gonna say
Craig at the end. You gotta take the Debo out.
You got to hit him with that brick and that trash can.
That's right.
Let him know who the real Fawp Lord has always been.
We got something for him. Don't worry about it. He's coming out. He thinks he's coming out for a nice music video. and that's all a facade from Hassad.
That's right. Okay? You really pulling us puppet strings the whole time.
Yeah, don't worry. We're going to sit him down on this couch and he's going to explain that. He's going to tell the people that he's a liar. And no lie is of the truth.
That's right.
So, that's it on that. Did you have anything you wanted to kind of comment on, or have I touched it all?
He touched it all, man. We seen him when he took it. When he first took it, we was like,
We laughed about it.
We laughed about it.
Stole it. Just totally stole it.
No, but like he's saying, man, if you wasn't back there living in that moment, you don't know what you missed. Because actually, they had some great racism on their part too. I have to give it to them.
Yeah.
Which made it even better.
Look at this. Hold on. Look what he says.
He said, "Who is the Fawp Lord?" I am. He said, "Then why don't people call you it?" Is what Deacon
He
responded.
says, "It doesn't matter if no one knows." I said, I screenshotted this.
He says, "I'm global nigga, Fawp Lord." See, he's admitting in his chat to stealing Fawp Lord.
He says, "You need money to sue. I'll countersue with a better lawyer." This is an admission. This is what we call an admission of guilt. Okay, so he's made. Who knows how much money he's made off of the Fawp Lord album? He I need my royalties. I know another person who has worked with him that also wants royalties. Maybe we could work together and get what is rightfully ours.
She can get her $6.
You're working with females now.
Yeah. She can get her $6, and you can get. You're doing a lot more than her. She's only doing about $6.
Emotional trauma is you can't put a price on that.
That's right.
He's stolen what I've worked so hardly for.
It's a brand. It's a brand. It's branding.
It's branding. He's
branded himself.
The nigga stole the Jumpman logo and made Jordan in the other goddamn hands, man. He's got the ball in the wrong hand. This nigga does.
So he's bootleg.
He is bootleg. He's like how the goddamn Jordan, how instead of him doing the splits or something, he's got two hands in the air or something. That's what Rose is, man.
Oh man.
A thief and a liar. And the Bible says a thief comes not but to destroy and to kill. And Christ didn't come so you could come and steal my name. It says he came that we may have life and life more abundantly. You're trying to steal my abundant life by stealing my name, man. Right. You like the white man. He stole Israel. That's some white people stuff, man. You're stealing people's heritages and cultures. Like, get your own culture. Rose.
Fuck what the hoes say.
And we're popping big bottles of rose.
Fuck what the hoes say. Oh my God. Good Lord. Yeah, this has been a hell of an episode. Yeah, so now you guys, for so long people have asked us what Fawp meant, and we really always been very elusive with the true meaning of Fawp. Now I know, I'm sure Vocab Alone's gonna do a special video and say, "See, Fawp."
Yeah,
that's fine. But just so y'all understand, it does not mean F all white people like you thought. All right?
It never has been
F a white person. Get it right. All right? With that, we will close out. We're going to give all praises. Yahweh Shem El Shah. Shalom.
Shalom.